Our very first inaugural morning buzz. Cheers.
Cheers.
There we go.
Good morning. Well, we're excited to be here.
Yeah,
It's
we
a
are.
little earlier. I'm the early riser of the gang. It's
Yeah, and that's why I'm showered and I will typically look probably like I'm ready to start the day because it's 9 o'clock.
yes,
I am. And it is 6 o'clock at your house.
it's seven almost, I think.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, if it were
Yeah, it's
seven,
seven, but I went for a walk. But yeah, I am not showered.
you're the unscripted, unedited version of Megan.
Yes, but I am an early riser, so I love the mornings. They're
Yeah,
my
well,
favorite.
I'm not. So the time difference makes perfect sense for us. So,
And they say those opposites attract anyway. So
yeah, we have been friends for many years, right? We both work in the home service space and
yes.
marketing space. And we decided to do this because we really felt like there was nothing else like this out there. And we have created the wheel a lot of times. And we understand, right, that you don't have to do that. You don't have to create the freaking wheel. Oh, that's my Firefly. I'm gonna just shut her off because we don't need her. Go ahead.
That's fine.
You can
You know,
talk.
I think one of the reasons I think this space when you're a marketing professional in home services is can be really challenging. And a lot of times you feel like you're on an island and it's hard to get unbiased. I'm in all these forums right now on Facebook and I feel like anytime anyone throws out a question, or an issue, there's like 30 vendors coming in saying, hey, you can DM me, and that even becomes more confusing. I mean, it's wonderful all these people are willing to help. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying we are in a space as, CMOs or fractional CMOs or whatever your title is, if you're head of marketing or part of a marketing team for home services, that is confusing. And it's a difficult place to navigate. And so I think we really wanted to create this to be a place where people could come together and share ideas, not be sold to, but really get unbiased opinions on like, what is your experience with these vendors? Have you tried this idea with direct mail? Did it work? Like where we can all come together and be better at what we do.
Yeah. And you know what? There's room for everybody, right? I mean, I feel sometimes too that, first of all, every market's going to be different. There isn't a silver bullet. If there's one thing we've learned, there's not a silver bullet. Depending on where you are, it's going to be a different approach, and you're going to need different arrows, to grab your audience. And also depending on what your services are, right? So just HVAC versus HVAC plumbing versus electrical versus roofing versus it's all such a different animal. But at the core, marketing as a whole, it changes so quickly that I think having a group of people who are experimenting and learning together and not feeling like you're on an island because you don't need to be,
Yeah. No, and right now there's a lot of pressure on this industry if you're sitting in the seat as a marketing person. You're feeling I am. I mean, some days I feel I'm up on a cloud, everything's going great, the leads are coming in, and the next day it's just like, you know, it's slow, the texts are kind of getting sent home, and you feel the pressure of that is on me in a way,
Yeah.
even though it's not, but you feel the pressure of I'm responsible for all of these people in this company getting the leads. And so um, I think we could go on about the position and the pressures and the challenges, but I think it's also an awesome business. It's an exciting business. And Nancy and I are excited to share with other experts um, ideas and really educate in this space and learn from you guys, really.
Yeah, for sure. I think it is going to be a really cool adventure, and I think that we're going to be able to help each other, and I think we're going to have some fun along the way. I don't think this has to be like you and I are very similar in our pursuit for happiness and work-life balance and enjoying what we do. And part of that is having friends and community to laugh with, and laugh at our mistakes and 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 learn from each other and not feel threatened and icky, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
So we're going to do this morning buzz every week. We are going to have our coffee,
And I
and
will not be showered. I won't.
I
So
probably will be, but whatever. That's, it doesn't matter. Some weeks I might be traveling. I might be having a morning buzz talk with myself. Maybe I'll invite a guest. Maybe Meg will be on by herself, and maybe invites a guest. But morning buzz is really just for us to have a cup of coffee, and maybe moving forward, obviously not in this inaugural one, but moving forward, we'll chat about an issue. We'll talk about it the night before and say, hey, let's talk about when to switch digital vendors, or how is you were just saying, Meg, about the refrigerant.
refrigerant. Yeah. Big update
Refrigerant.
coming 2025.
Yeah. So there's just lots
Big
of
time.
conversations, and we're just going to let this happen. This is unscripted, it's unedited, and it's going to be real. It's going to be
Yeah.
a real conversation. So I'm really excited.
I'm excited too. Home Service Marketing Hub is our kind of baby we're birthing right now that will launch in September. And there's more to come on that. But it's really, we're creating a place that you can learn, a community, and experience live trainings, not with just Nancy and I, but experts all in home services. And we're really excited to kind of put this out because I think it's needed. Yes, there's a lot of coaching groups. There's a lot of really smart people in our industry. And we wanted kind of one consolidated place that you guys could go and have resources for home service marketing.
Yeah. All right. Well, here we go. Cheers.
Cheers. Have a
Cheers.
great day, Nancy.
Morning buzz. All right. See you, honey.
Bye.
Bye.